Are you obsessed with someone who doesn't love you back? Are you pursuing someone who never said that they were interested in you? Don't worry, my friend. You are caught up in something called limerence. It is a very common phenomenon of becoming romantically obsessed or deeply infatuated with somebody who doesn't reciprocate that energy. And I'm going to explain a little bit more on why this happens and how it works so we can get some clarity. The reasons I'm going to give you guys are a combination of research and also my own personal experience with limerence. Limerence is really common in people with PTSD who experience a lot of anxiety and depression and loneliness and frustration in this world. It is scientifically proven that when we have romantic or sexual thoughts about somebody, our brain releases oxytocin, which is a bonding hormone. And having thoughts of this nature and repeatedly releasing that oxytocin can actually become physically addicting. So it's very easy to have those thoughts over and over again, and therefore it's very easy to fall into limerence after that. The act of earning somebody's love is a maladaptive pattern we learn as children. Many people with PTSD had abusive and narcissistic parents, and we were constantly trying to modify our behavior to get our parents to love us, which they never did. So when we grow up and we go out into the world, whenever we become interested in somebody who doesn't like us back, our first instinct is to try to earn their love. And so we go to great lengths and we exhaust our energy trying to get somebody to love us. And because every human being needs love, and because we, as people with PTSD, didn't get it, that's why we go through such great lengths to try to prove our worth to other people, even if they don't seem to care, because we are trying so hard to fill in that primal need for love that was never ever filled by our parents. The only way to get out of limerence is to ask ourselves what we really want. If we love somebody so much and we're going to be devastated if they don't love us back, if we have nothing else to be happy about besides that person's love for us, that's a red flag. We need to take a step back and ask ourselves what it is that we really want and what it is that we really need, and take the other person out of the equation, because it's never about the other person, it's always about us. We also need to learn how to regulate our nervous system so that we're not constantly in fight or flight mode and we're not constantly dealing with extreme depression and anxiety. Because when you are dealing with a lot of stress and a lot of mental illness symptoms, limerence becomes very enticing because it's the brain's way of relaxing itself and feeling at peace. So we need to find ways to manage our really difficult emotions so that we don't need an escape from them.